Right guys, we are back with our crash damage VWR. On the last episode, we got loads done. We did a thing! We did a thing! So we got the new door in, all lines up really nicely, so I'm really happy with that. The paint matches. We got most of the wheel damage sorted. We do have a slight problem with our front right side, but we did manage to give it a little test drive, and everything looks quite good actually. I'm very surprised. Today, it's all about the final finishing touches. I still don't know what I'm doing. Don't forget to stick around till the end, because I will go through exactly how much this car cost me, including all the parts, and seeing if it was really worth it. And if I did sell it, would I make a profit? Right, first up though, we've got to go and check that front side out. That wheel that was a little bit wonky. So here I just decided to take a little bit longer, slowly, trying to get that wheel on. Okay, got some good news, guys. Looks like we had just seated the wheel wrong. It was a bit of a tight squeeze to get it on. For some reason, the race went on okay. It was just this one was a bit awkward. But yeah, going around slowly, tidying it up, getting all straight, has worked. It does spin nicely and in a circle. So that's good news. So no buckled alloy. Very happy about that. Remember as well, when you do change your wheels like this, make sure you got yourself a torque wrench and you tighten it up to the spec of the car. So for this, it's 120 Newton meters. So just adjust your torque wrench to that, and then give them a tighten up until you hear a clunk. Okay, that's it. All torqued up to spec. Let's go and do the other three corners. All four alloys are now on, all torqued up to spec, and I've got to say, I think they look really good. They're much more of an improvement over those steel wheels that are on it. So yeah, so things are looking really nice. The next thing I want to try and do is the barrel on this door, on the donor door, is obviously not the correct one for the key. So we're going to quickly swap out this barrel. Right, to change the barrel, we need to pop this guy off here. And then under there is two screws. This one, we just have to loosen so that it comes to an end stop. This one comes out completely. We then pop the cap off here, a little plastic cap, and then we should be able to just pull the barrel out and then pop the new barrel in. Right guys, that's the barrel change. Pretty easy job really. So next thing we're going to do is give this car a quick wash down so we can then start working on the paintwork. Okay, so I've given the car a quick wash down to see what we're working with paint wise here. So I'm actually quite happy with how it's turned out. We know about this dent here. The light is really bad today, so that's going to be fun to work on. And then paint wise, a little bit of touch-up paint, so we've got to do this one. This one needs some primer as well. Other than that, we're really just working with little tiny scratches here and there. I'm really happy with this. It's starting to take shape now. So yeah, let's try and work out how we get this dent out. Right, pour this dent out, from what I can tell, at least from the research I've done online, we're going to need to do this with some hot glue. So yeah, what we need to do this is a pull hammer. So you go that way. We're going to need some glue tabs. So what we use here is hot glue gun, glue that on there, and then glue that to where the dent is, and then let that go off for a couple of seconds, and then give it a pull and see what happens. I'm going to heat the panel up slightly with a heat gun today. It's quite cold out here. Never done this before, so I'll be hopefully pleasantly surprised if this works. So let's get that going. So what I'm doing here is cleaning down the area, heating up my heat gun, popping the glue tab on the dent itself, right in the middle, and then trying to get that pull. No, that just popped that off of there and didn't do a thing. So I tried again, and again, and again. Dent come out. Well guys, I tried. But yeah, it didn't really budge. So I don't know if I was doing something wrong, or maybe this kind of dent is just not one that you can pull out with a hot glue gun. Probably not. I never kind of believed it to start with, to be fair. Leave a comment if you think there's a better way of doing this. I was thinking maybe you could get in from the inside, but I'm imagining it's like double skinned or something like that, because it's probably a structural piece of the car. So I don't think you probably get it from the other side. But yeah, leave me a comment if you know how to solve a little dent there. I was going to do the touch-ups with the paint today, but given that it looks like it's just about to rain here, I think I'm going to do that one tomorrow. So I'll see you all in the morning. Right, new day. Still, weather's not looking great, so I probably won't do much of the paint work today. I'm going to have to sort of do that as I go, but I will show you the end results. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just use these paint nubs. So I've got a primer, I've got the color match for the car, and I've got the lacquer. So for example, like this guy here, I will literally just fill it with a bit of primer and then red paint and the lacquer over the top of that. And I'll do the same wherever I see little bits here and there, just to finish it up really, make it look as good as possible. But in the meantime, I want to get something done today. So we've got to start on the door card, get that back on, and give this guy a quick oil change. Oh my days. Yeah, you idiot. I'm an idiot. I got the replacement for the 4-door up. Well, the glued one it is then. Alright, door card's in. A slight hiccup. I ordered the new one just because my glue repair, you know where it was all split around here? Yeah, doesn't look great. Not really bothered by that, but never mind. Anyway, door card's in, looks fine. Next up, let's give it a little service. Hey look, the sun's come out, great. Right, let's get this oil changed and the air filter and cabin filter done. So first things you'll need to do is make sure that you just jack the car up a little bit. Doesn't have to be much higher than that, just so you can get your arms under. And then we will need 3.5 litres. This is a 4 litre one. A 5W30 for this guy. A new oil filter wrench to get the old oil filter off. Some people say always just get a new sump bolt and seal. So I've got that anyway, no problems there. We'll need 20mm socket and a T20 Torx for the air filter. And you'll need a container to catch your oil in. So once you've jacked your car up, all you're doing here is just there. This is the bolt we need to get out. So I'm going to take this guy out, catch all the oil, and then we'll work on the filter, which is the front here. Just take that out with the wrench. So let's do it. And while the oil's draining, we will change the air filter. Right, oil filter's on, sump plug's on. Now we need to fill it up with oil. So these guys take generally about 3.4 litres of oil. So I'm going to fill up with 3 litres and then use the dipstick just to check where we're at oil-wise. Right, success. Oil change done, air filter done, all good there. Very happy with that. First oil change I've ever done in my life, and it went well, so that's great. Right, let's show you the end result, and then we'll go through how much this car cost me, how much all the parts were, and if I was going to sell it, would I make a profit? Let's do it. All right, guys, what do you think? I'm really quite happy how that turned out. I think the wheels look amazing and all the paintwork looks really, really good. Got a few little touch-ups here and there to do still, but nothing I can't do off camera. So, down to business. How much did this car actually cost me? So I got this car at Copart for £1,700. I then spent £350 on new wheels, on the alloys. Didn't need to go that far, but I think it does really make a difference. The door cost £150. And then the touch-up paints cost me £25. So not too bad. So that's a grand total of £2,225 for an entire VW up. Now that is pretty good. So looking around on Auto Trader with a car of this age, so 2013 VW up, 3-door, with a low mileage of 31,000 miles, I think this had. they seem to sell for around £4,000 to £5,000, which is remarkable really for their age. These little VWs do hold their value. Obviously this has got a cat end title on it, so that will affect the sale price just a little bit. So overall, I really have actually made a bit of profit if I was going to sell this. So I'm going to give it a good shakedown for a week, drive it back and forth, make sure everything's all good, wheels don't fall off, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, will I do this again? 100% I'll do this again. It was really good fun. This was actually quite exciting. I learned a lot along the way. I know this was just a simple rebuild, but for me, having no experience, no knowledge of this kind of thing at all, I think it was a really good start. So guys, if you have enjoyed this series, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. You can watch us grow, we can build this together, and then maybe, you know, in the future we'll take on something really challenging. But yeah, for now, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you, hopefully, in the next one. Put your mind over matter, tell them work it and never quit. You said high as the chain that thick. Put your mind over matter, tell them work and move forward.